It's been exactly 2 months since Regis Korchinski-Paquette fell to her death in Toronto following an interaction with police. Her story, along with the deaths of George Floyd and others, have sparked calls to defund the police. But a new Ipsos poll for Global News shows Canadians are deeply divided on the issue. And as our Mike Drolet discovered, the split is largely along generational lines.
The family of Ijaz Chowdhury was worried when they called 911. The 62-year-old, they say, was schizophrenic and needed medication. They expected an ambulance, but police showed up instead, and Chowdhury was shot and killed.
Clearly, the police just does not look like they've been capable of handling any type of mental health cases. $1 billion for authorities that are meant to protect and serve us, but they're doing the complete opposite.
No justice, no peace. Abolish the police!
It's cases like Chowdhury's that continue to fuel the movement calling for police forces to have their budgets reallocated, which is better known by the catchphrase, defund the police. What is certain amongst Canadians is they're uncertain on this issue. In an Ipsos poll conducted for Global News, 51% support the idea of defunding police and redirecting money into community services. Where you see the divide is along generational lines. Gen Z and millennials are far more supportive than Gen X and boomers, even with George Floyd's death in the U.S. and Canadian cases like Chowdhury's fresh in their minds.
I can't believe that those people would hear those things and just refuse to respond or choose to ignore it. I think that perhaps we just aren't reaching them with the tools that we're currently using, and so maybe we just need to be in more places where the news is delivered to them.
Still, she says, compared with where Black Lives Matter was with the issue a year ago, it's progress. The protests did lead to lively public debates. In June, Toronto rejected a 10% cut to its policing budget, and Vancouver said no to a 1% cut. Edmonton, however, agreed to reallocate $11 million over 2 years, but no decision has been made on how it will be spent.
Here's a real opportunity right now, and if all we do is look at the police and we don't look at the underlying societal issues that drive why the police are responding to these kinds of calls, then we're not going to fix anything. It's just going to be more of the same.
And all Ijaz Chowdhury's family wants right now is something good to come from his death. Mike Drolet, Global News, Toronto.